Hello everyone, and thank you once again for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I am Ronnie. I am with Notary, LLC and Financial Services. So what am I going to talk about today? I am excited, first of all, because I am doing this video and it's going to be great with a lot of good content. Whether you are a new loan signing agent or an existing agent that have been in the business for a couple of years, this is great content because there's always an opportunity for error. And in all of my videos that I have posted so far, I have not really talked much about errors and mistakes, but those two words are so important if you are a loan signing agent. So before I get into the meat, the nitty gritty of the video, if you are new watching my channel, this is the first time, go ahead, you can hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell, and then when my next video come on, you will receive a notification. If you have any comments, I welcome them, and just drop them right down in the comment section and I will respond. This video is going to help you as you're on your journey as a loan signing agent. If you are a notary, if you are a life agent, a property and casualty agent, it is very important to be error-free. So what am I going to talk about? Real quickly, real brief, I am going to talk about 5 jacked up mistakes. That's what I said. 5 jacked up mistakes. Now, as a loan signing agent, we have many things that we can mess up on. I mean, a lot of things. But 5 of them is what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to be brief, and so I hope that this will help you to not make these mistakes. So number 1, late to the appointment. That is not acceptable. We need to leave on time. We need to arrive at the appointment at least 15 to 10 minutes before the scheduled time. We need to make sure that the documents are printed, they are prepped, they are ready to go. Your car has gas in it. You leaving enough time maybe for traffic. Go ahead, put in that GPS address. It is so important for us to arrive at the appointment on time unless we have made prior arrangements to push that appointment back. Number 2, we're now getting into the documents because this is really what the vendors, the title companies, the banks are complaining about. Missignatures. Whether it is our signature or the signer's signature, the borrower, the seller, it is so important that we go back over the documents after the signing is completed. If we can go back over those documents maybe 1 time or 2 times a charm, that would be wonderful. It is so important that we sign in every area where a signature is required. And of course, for the signer, the borrower, it is so important that they sign their name as it appears on the document unless otherwise stated in the instructions. Number 3, missed seal or the stamp. When we do a notarization, it is so important that when we apply the date, the month, the year, we apply if it was online, if it was in the presence, or if you had a Florida driver's license or a Virginia driver's license, whatever form of ID they presented, that we put that in that little line. And also making sure that we print our name as the notary, we sign our name. If it asks for your commission number or the expiration date, making sure that we do that. But at the very end, we have to make sure that our stamp, our seal, has been imprinted on that document. And I know from time to time we have numerous of notarizations within a packet, so it just do good to go back and flip those pages over one by one and make sure that your seal, your stamp is there, and most important is make sure that it is readable. Make sure that it is dark enough for it to be read, because those documents will be filed with the clerk of court and with other agencies, and it is so important that it is dark enough, it is legible to be read. Number 4, miss notarial date. In that area of the acknowledgement, making sure that if it is May 1st, if it is June 1st, 2022, that we are making sure that we apply the date in that area. If today is the 1st, then you will put 1ST. If it is the 2nd, you will put 2ND, so on. But it is so important that we apply the date, the full date. And it's so important that we spell the month correctly. I have always had a problem with spelling February. It is so important that we spell the month correctly. Number 5, this one is so important to do scan backs. We forget or we are late with mailing the documents back to the vendor. We don't want to miss those scan backs. Normally here, most of the scan backs that I do, they want them within an hour or two, give or take, depend on the time of the appointment. But they want those scan backs because they want to fund that loan. And so it is very important that we do our scan backs. We wait for that call or that email or that text to say they reviewed the documents and that they are ready to be mailed out. Some vendors just want you to scan back, then they want you to hold those documents maybe for 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, and then you are given the authorization to shred them. So it just depends on vendor to vendor, but it is so important that we do that. Now, I said 5 jacked up mistakes, but even with, if I had to come up with one more, it would be to make sure that you close out that report with a successful signing. If anything happened during that signing that needed to be documented, then you can do that, put in your tracking number, and then hit submit. So really it's 6, but most of the time, if you don't close that particular signing out, they will send you an email, they will send you a notification, they will send you a text. And of course, if you don't close out, then you don't get paid. So oftentimes we pretty much get that one right. But there are, that is 5 jacked up mistakes that oftentimes happen. And these mistakes is what the vendors are complaining about. And so let's just make sure that we just slow down a little bit, make sure that we are on time for our appointments, make sure that we're not missing any signatures, whether it is the lender's client, the signer, the borrower, and even ourselves, making sure that we sign as well, making sure that we stamp, and also making sure that we are putting in the correct notarial dates on there, and that we are scanning back those documents within a timely manner. So those are the things that I wanted to talk about today, because for the past year on one of my documents, one of my packets, I forgot to sign. I did print, but I forgot to sign. And so the lender mailed the packet back to me, and I actually had to sign it and send it back. They did not reduce my fee, but I'm quite sure if you continue to make errors, then they will reduce your fee, and then your name will be taken off of their premier list. And of course, we don't want that. We want to continue being a partner with these companies because they need us, and we need them. So I hope that you have found this content helpful and that we will continue every single day to be good, to be better, and to do our best. So no matter when you are watching this video, I am grateful. I thank you so much. Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that button. Hit the like button. If you have any comments, please put them down in the description box. And I thank you so much. Don't forget, this is Money Making May. Go out there, make it happen. You're already good, better, and be the best. Take care and have a wonderful week. Bye.